What's going on, guys? So today I wanted to speak on James Jones, the diplomat rapper, saying he was better than Nas. My man was saying like he will wrap circles around Nas, and I'm like, what kind of weed is this brother smoking? So I can stay away from it. And I've been seeing all of this sort of disrespect of Nas lately, and I'm like, who's paying these people to do that? Like literally, who's paying them to do that? And then you have Nori literally just saying, like, I'm looking at, he lost my respect on that conversation. Even the conversation of putting Nas and Jim Jones in the same category lyrically is disrespectful to the art of hip hop. On what planet is Jim Jones on the same caliber lyrically as Nas? On what planet? Why are the hip hop purists or the allocated speakers of the culture not saying anything about this? Allowing this conversation to go on. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. There's no, like, the same man that made Illmatic, that made Stillmatic, that made Godson, that made Lost Tapes, that had no video attached to it. Lost Tapes, the volume 1. Go listen to that before you come chat to man. On what planet is Jim Jones in any caliber lyrically next to Nas? And I'm so proud of Shannon Sharp for lighting his ass up. Like literally, like bro, you're bugging. But I am disappointed though in Noriega. Breakfast Club has been a bit shaky with that, but I already know what they're really about when it comes to setting things. So I still watch them for other things, but setting things I don't watch them for because we already know what's really going on when it comes to them in setting things. The Nas disrespect should never be allowed, man. Never be allowed. It's an important part of black culture. It's an important part of African American culture. It's an important part of music. It's an important part of hip hop music. One of the greatest MCs that ever touched the mic. And you let this formerly mediocre rapper working his way to be an average rapper now compare himself and say with all of his mouth that he was better than, he'll wrap circles around Nas. Why is he not saying that about other artists? Who's paying him to say that? This is the questions that we need to ask ourselves, guys. Some dodgy stuff is going on in hip hop journalism that I don't know what's going on. I think I better look at, I'm always looking at other people's smaller content creators in terms of analysis on hip hop albums or hip hop music nowadays instead of going into the big boys, because the big boys, something is off. Like, on what planet, on what timeline has this gentleman been anywhere near Nas's legacy? Shout out to Shannon Sharp. Someone has to say it. If Nori can't say it, if Breakfast Club cannot stand on here and say you're bugging, he should have given that brother a donkey of the day. But we all know why they're not doing that. We all know why. I just had to say something about it because it was just bugging me. It's just yeah. That was bad. Bad journalism from hip hop mainstream media. Bad. You should never even be having a conversation about this. Nori, drink champs. Yeah, very disappointed. Very disappointed. But yeah, Nas is one of the greatest to ever do it. Give that man his flowers.